The Sultan and the Caliph Episode 33, complete. Kim, Jinmi. T-Shik's parents' house. Is the lady Hishin? Yes. Father and mother. Nice to meet you, completely nervous, nodded at 90 degrees, dot. You look younger than I thought, are you really 50? Yes, father, it is true, stiff, dot. Honey, I would believe this even if she was in her 30s. If this virgin had a bad heart, she could have cheated, right? But she comes out so candid, and it's clear that she's not a bad person. Well, I thought Tisik was going crazy because he died and couldn't live, but seeing it in person, I changes my mind again. I understand him. Okay. Hishin. Do you really love my son? Mother. While crying. More than me. Crying. Woa. Mom. Stop it. Are you telling her to say that herself? Do too much. Then she doesn't love me, but she has come all the way here? And it doesn't matter if I love her more. Yes, mother, I love Tasik. No? Hisan, you haven't said that to me yet, so why are you doing it in front of my mother and my father first? Oh. Upset. Really? No, did you propose without even confessing? Okay. I proposed first. That's natural. Over there. T-Sick. Didn't I hear you say you love me, too? When I proposed, I did it with a song. I will love you more. I'll adore more. When tears come and when it's hard, when it hurts, I'll be in pain together. I will love you all my life, I will protect you for the rest of your life. Like this. It's just a song. Proposal song. Didn't you just say you love me? This. Guys. How did you guys decide to get married in that state? Both of them are absolutely suffocating. How can it be so clumsy? You're both on the same level. A pair of cockroaches. Father. What is a cockroach? There are many good things like mandarin duck, geese, etc. Say, while choosing your words. Noisy. What do you say to your father? In front of the daughter-in-law. To damage my face. Honey. Did you say daughter-in-law? Now. Then. Daughter-in-law. Baby. This guy is like this. There's no maturity at all. You will have a lot of trouble, I want you to take good care of him. Yes. Baby. I also entrust him to you. That guy has no maturity. He still lacks ability. You will have to take care of a lot. Oh. Now. That guy, I don't have to bring side dishes, anything. It's been a pain. Mom? When did you bring the side dishes, and how much did I get from Hisan's house? She was worried that I would only buy a packed lunch, so she cooked me every day. As a true feast food. Oh? Oh my god! You are good at cooking, unlike a wife and child these days. Of course. She is much better than mom. She prepares me for the king's table every day. Oh my god! While writing, when did you learn to cook like that? I have nothing to do at home, so I do it all the time, mother. Okay. That's good. There is nothing more to say about being good at cooking. Mom, Hashin drives better than me. That's something you can't do, and is there anyone else in the world who can't drive these days? It is not mom. I didn't drive a car because I was thrifty. For using public transport. I also had to save tuition. It is. You are now in your second semester, when are you graduating? Are you going to become an incompetent husband who can't even make a living? Father. Don't lose my face in front of this person. I'm upset too. Still, I have to finish my studies. In the meantime, did father pay for my living expenses? No. I said it was over with paying the rent for that expensive apartment. Because you insisted on having an apartment by the Han River. If the apartment is chartered, you can buy an apartment elsewhere. And as soon as your wedding ceremony is over, your younger brother has to get married right away. I should also rent a chartered apartment to your brother, right? Now you live on your own. You two are now the father. Wake. Get some maturity. Aren't you ashamed to see your brother? Yes. Father. It's true that our apartments are expensive. But thanks to that, I met Heesun too, right? If it wasn't for that, neither I and Taehoon would have thought of getting married yet, would I? Honey. Now, stop talking. Send this girl. She must be very tense and uncomfortable. Oh? Right. Yes. Baby. See you at the next meeting. Okay, go back today. Father. Mom. Schedule a date and call me. I have to contact the father-in-law too. Okay. Yes. Go well. Outside the parents' house. Heesun. Well done. Now relax. Oh? I'm out of my mind and I don't even know what I'm talking about. It seems like that, so I think my mother sent us quickly. Mom is quick-witted. Thank mother, take care me. My hands are still trembling. It's the first time I've ever been so nervous. I was also very nervous when I saw Heesun's parents. I'm afraid your parents will say they don't like me. Maybe? My father would be happy if whoever take me. My mother is different. Such. Mother-in-law was more demanding. I have to look good for her. We will contact parents with a date and place for the meeting. A few days later, my house. Where will we live when we get married? Heesun. The house is small now, so it's a bit cramped to live with, isn't it? There are sultans and caliphs, and there will be baby too. I think it would be better to organize the house now and move it to a bigger house. I have to go home for the rest of my life. Then, put a house on sale, first. You will also get your house deposit back. We need to find a house. A home to live in for a lifetime. Up until now, living alone, I didn't feel the need for a big house. I liked this house with a good view of the Han River because the view was important because I am a hermit, housekeeper. I also need to find a big house with a view of the Han River. Let's try to find it in this neighborhood if possible. Because I hate unfamiliar places. I've lived in this town for 30 years, and it's like my hometown. I have lived longer than my hometown. Do whatever you want. I can't afford to help, so I don't have much to say. I'll give you all my deposits. Heesun, choose the house you want. Okay. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. But how much is the deposit? It's been a while since I bought this house, so I don't know the price. Have I been buying the house for 26 years? It wasn't very expensive back then. I could live on my own. Did I buy it right after graduating from college? Maybe. Wow. From then on, you was already competent. I'm really envious. I was lucky. Because the book sold well. I could even buy a house. And back then it wasn't as expensive as it is now. Caliph, are you saying we are moving now? It is, brother. It seems that the two of them have been busy for a while and are planning to get married. The pace is really fast. The progress was so slow, my stomach exploded, and after they went on a trip, everything went smoothly. It's good to go to a bigger house. It's not bad here either. Actually, brother always has a habit of looking outside from the cat tower, but the view is also important for us. Yes. Right. The outlook is also important to me. I hate places where I can only see the apartment from the front and the back. At least the front should be open so I can see the open scenery. I like the view of the river as it is now. Cool. The wind blows too. I see people taking a walk in the riverside park. I look forward to seeing that the writer is looking for such a house. After a few days. Heesun, I'm worried that my father was overdoing it during the meeting. Wouldn't the father-in-law and mother-in-law be surprised? No. So is my father. I think two fathers were excited. I know, right? Thanks to that, both mothers didn't say anything and only drank tea. Heesun, I think my father is very happy. He is not the kind of person who talks that much. My father was usually reticent, but he seems to do it a lot, today. In the end, I intervened and announced the wedding date, and my mother-in-law gave me the date in advance. She said it was wedding lucky day. And I said we got a newlywed house, and my father said notice earlier that he wouldn't get dowry. I can't pay my living expenses and I can't even afford a house. He said that. He did, but I can't help it. My moher told me separately that mom would take care of it. Don't do anything. According to my mother, you are the eldest son and first marriage, of course, my younger sister did it first in my house, but the basic bridal ceremonies are required. Mother said she should send it. She said she did the same when mother got married. Is there such a thing? I'm a person these days, so I don't know much, but has my mom been doing that, too? You could ask your grandmother. My grandmother and grandfather are all dead. It must be so complicated to get married. Can't we just register our marriage and live together like foreigner? And we really don't need to waste. The ring I received at the time of the proposal was also very expensive, so I can use it as a wedding ring, and I inherited the watch that my father gave my mother. The price is also expensive. So I don't need anything else. Please tell your mother that she doesn't need to prepare a wedding gift. My mom should have told her earlier, but Dad was so excited that she couldn't even speak up. I'll give you T6 wedding ring and a gift watch. Yes, I understand. Wedding hall. Groom entry. Wahaha. Clap clap clap. Bride entry. The bride is more beautiful than I thought, but seeing it in person, I can understand T6. SHH, be quiet. The new bride will listen. Well, that's not a bad word, how is she? Still, be quiet now. I want you to see a ceremony. I will not make the officiating for a long time. I hope that the hearts of the bride and groom will never change and love and cherish each other unchangingly. Then I am done. Wow! It was a wonderful ceremony. Come on, I will sing the congratulatory song as the host. Wahahaha! What is that? That bastard, I told you not to sing, but in the end, Heesun, please don't listen to the song. He adapted the lyrics. Hey, what if you block my ears? Everyone sees it, right? It's okay. It's better not to listen. Bastard, he is still singing. Hurry up, and finish it. I didn't hear anything. HG. If you want to hear that, you can watch the video shoot later. It's better not to listen today. The man is heartbroken and envious of me marrying Heesun. Let's see. Then, it's your turn. What do you think I will do? Pie bike room. Oh, it's quality over quantity, give birth to a great offspring. If possible, please be the eldest grandson. Honey, say that? Don't burden her. No. Baby. In today's world, there is no distinction between a son and a daughter, and just give birth to a healthy baby. Father, Mom. That's my ability, I do it myself. Don't burden us. Noisy, bastard, can't your father say these things? It's not like we ask for 2 or 3 children like other houses. I'll do my best. Father. Surrender to the outcome. Okay. Try and tell me. Our newlyweds. We decided to go on our honeymoon during winter vacation. Now, focus on your studies. Since you hand over your assistant job to your juniors, you don't have to make any money. Think about graduating 1 semester early. That's more helpful. You know, honey. Yes, dear my wife. Of course. My wife will be pleased that I graduate as soon as possible and settle down. Don't worry, I'll study hard. Let's go on a honeymoon with peace of mind during winter vacation. Yes, dear my husband, I will also write hard in the meantime and publish a book. Both of us are cheer up. Caliph, I really like our new house. How are you? Of course. It's like a palace I've seen in a previous life. Writer would buy a house this big. The author seems to have had a lot of money. With this kind of ability, why did she live in such a small house? It seems that she was not very interested in financial technology. If she had bought a big house quickly, she would have made a lot more money, but even that author doesn't really care about money. It's been 26 years since she lived in that small house, and if she had bought it earlier, she would have bought 3 houses like this by now. It looks like she bought a big house to live in for the rest of her life. Brother, we also have a room. Even the playground equipment is perfect. Our life are really better than most people. Yes. We are lucky. On such a fine day, I would have been really happy if I had has our sister, because she liked our butler a lot. Okay. When our butler gives birth to a baby, we will take good care of it. Do you like babies? I don't know the butler, but if the butler gives birth to a child, I think I will be very pleased with the baby. A son or a daughter? Ha ha ha. Brother is old now. You talk like grandfather. Epilogue. Oh, honey, what did you save my name on your phone, at that time? When I first saved it. At that time? You'd be surprised to see it saved, I am still saved as it was then. Did you say that you saved it as Zhang Taisik? I did. But after my summer trip, I changed it. Yes? Shall we show each other? Turandot. Caliph. You see opera too. You built the iron wall so coldly, you really looked like Turandot. And I was sure to get you. I thought of myself as a caliph. Don't you think that you too are Turandot yourself, so you saved my name as Caliph? I, too, wanted you to break my ice veil like Caliph and come in desperately. I didn't have the courage to go first. It's really a heavenly couple. Were you thinking the same thing? My dear wife. Yes, my dear husband. Dreams come true. It's really accomplished. I was desperate. I really risked my life like Caliph. You don't know that. It's like a dream come true for me. Thank you. Really.